30 days ago, I tried something that sounded almost too simple to work. Every single day, I did just one exercise. No gym, no equipment, no running, just one 60-second wall sit. And honestly, the first time I tried it, I barely survived. But by the end of the month, something strange started happening. Walking up the stairs felt easier. My legs stopped feeling stiff in the morning. And the biggest surprise? My breathing during normal daily activities felt calmer and more controlled, so I decided to track the entire experiment. What happened during the next 30 days completely changed how I think about exercise. And if you're someone who wants stronger legs, better heart health, and less joint pain without spending hours working out, this might be the simplest habit you can start today. But the real turning point in this experiment didn't happen in week 1. It happened around day 15, when I almost quit. Let's start at the beginning. When I started on day 1, I assumed a wall sit would be easy. I mean, you're just leaning against a wall, right? Wrong. By the 30-second mark, my legs were shaking like crazy. My quads were burning, my brain was telling me to stand up, and the timer on my phone suddenly felt like it had slowed down. That first week taught me something important. Just because an exercise isn't moving doesn't mean it isn't intense. A wall sit is what's called an isometric hold. That means your muscles are working hard without changing length. Your quads, glutes, and core all fire together to keep your body stable. And because you're holding tension the entire time, your muscles never really get a break. By day 3, something interesting happened. The shaking started to fade. Not because my legs had magically become stronger overnight, but because my nervous system was learning how to coordinate the movement. Instead of fighting the position, my body started to settle into it. And by the end of week 1, I noticed something small, but surprising. Walking up the stairs in my house suddenly felt smoother. My knees felt more stable. But the real changes from this exercise weren't happening in my legs. They were happening somewhere you can't see at all, inside your blood vessels. Most people think you need long cardio workouts to improve heart health. Running, cycling, long walks, and those are great. But what surprised researchers in several recent studies is that isometric exercises like the wall sit may be one of the most effective ways to improve blood pressure. Here's why. When you hold the wall sit position, your leg muscles contract very hard. That pressure temporarily reduces blood flow in the area. Then, when you stand up and release the hold, blood rushes back through the vessels. Over time, this process helps improve vascular elasticity, basically how well your blood vessels expand and contract. Think of it like a workout for your circulation. You won't see that change in the mirror, but your heart definitely feels the difference. And around week 2, I started noticing the effects. During normal activities like walking or carrying groceries, my breathing stayed calmer than usual. It wasn't dramatic, but it was noticeable. However, week 2 is also where the real mental battle started. Around day 15, something interesting happened. Physically, the wall sit wasn't as painful anymore, but mentally, it suddenly felt much harder. The first 30 seconds were fine, but the last 30 seconds became a daily argument with my brain. Just stop early. 30 seconds is good enough. You can skip today, and that's when I realized something important. The wall sit isn't just training your legs, it's training your discipline. Holding that position while your legs burn teaches your brain that discomfort doesn't always mean danger. Sometimes it just means growth. And 60 seconds a day might not sound like much, but showing up consistently builds a powerful habit. Quick question for you. Have you ever tried a daily fitness challenge before? What was the hardest part about staying consistent? Let me know in the comments. I want to know your challenges. They help shape future videos for the channel. Before we talk about the final results from the experiment, there's something important you need to know. Most people actually do wall sits incorrectly, which means they miss out on the benefits. Here's the correct setup. First, stand with your back flat against a wall. Then slowly slide down until your thighs are parallel to the floor. Your knees should form roughly a 90-degree angle. Keep your back, shoulders, and head touching the wall the entire time. Make sure your weight stays in your heels, not your toes. And one common mistake is putting your hands on your knees. Avoid that. Either keep your hands at your sides or cross them over your chest. Finally, focus on slow, deep breathing. Not quick chest breathing, deep breaths into your stomach. This helps your body stay relaxed while your muscles do the work. And if 60 seconds feels impossible at first, don't worry. Start with 20 or 30 seconds. Your body adapts faster than you think. By week 3, the carryover into everyday movement became impossible to ignore. My balance felt better, my posture improved. Even simple body weight exercises felt more stable. What surprised me most is that 60 seconds of work was creating benefits that some longer workouts never delivered, because consistency always beats intensity. Doing 1 minute every day is far more powerful than doing a long workout once in a while. And the best part, you can do it anywhere. In your living room, in your kitchen, even while waiting for coffee to brew in the morning. No equipment, no commute, just a wall. By the end of the experiment, I didn't just have stronger legs, I had a completely different relationship with effort. I realized something most people overlook. You don't need complicated routines or expensive equipment to improve your health. You just need simple habits you can repeat consistently. And a 60-second wall sit is about as simple as it gets. You do not need a $2,000 Peloton to get elite results at home. My Zero to Start Home Gym Guide shows you the optimal equipment setup for under $200. You can download it for free inside the Daily Strength Project school community. The first 100 members to join will be grandfathered in for life, normally $23 a month. The link is in the description below. A lot of people there are starting these small daily habits together, and it's a great place to stay consistent. If you try this challenge, don't worry about being perfect. Your first wall sit might last 20 seconds. That's fine. Consistency is what matters. Give it a week. You might be surprised how quickly your body adapts. Now, to continue your fitness journey, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you want to see another incredibly simple exercise that can improve your posture and back health, watch the next video on our screen. I'll see you there.